have thought, my dear Watson, that with my demise you had heard the last of your old friend Sherlock Holmes. As you will now perceive, this is not so. Since our last meeting all those years ago, I have assiduously devoted my retirement to recording, as accurately as memory will allow, details of certain events that took place during my youth. Adventures that took place some years before you and I met, and of which I have hitherto apprised no one. The first of these adventures I choose to call The Mystery of the Manor House. It was November in the year 1871. I was then barely 17 years of age and returned home unexpectedly early for the Christmas holiday, my school having prematurely closed on account of a mild typhoid epidemic. We lived at Pendarg on the fringe of the Lancashire Fells, and as was my custom, I walked the 6 or so miles from the station, finally taking the shortcut through the woods to Pendarg Manor House, where, for generations, my ancestors had lived as squires. It was the first time I had been home in almost a year, and it was to prove a homecoming full of the most singular occurrences.
Hello! Hello! I'm home.
Jasper! Jasper!
Hey, you! Boy! Get off this land. This is private property. And who the devil are you? That is no concern of yours. Just get off this land. Now, wait a minute. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. See him off, Raj.
Well, I shall be on my way. I go now to that haunt of happy memories, the Manor House. Do you know, I've not been there since the new owners took up residence.
Well, I hope they afford you a better welcome than they did me.
They will, dear boy. They will. I am welcome everywhere. I bid you all good day.
Thank you, Ranjeet.
Excuse me, Saab, but there's a peddler at the kitchen door. He peddles tales of murders and crime, Saab.
Oh, do not bother me now. Give him a halfpenny and send him on his way.
No, wait. Have you ever seen this man before?
No, Saab.
How tall is he?
Tall, Saab. Only very small. About 5 feet only.
And his weight? Could you estimate his weight?
Well, he's about 7 or 8 stone, I'd say, Saab.
Old or young?
Oh, old, Saab. Perhaps 50, maybe.
Then invite him in.
Very well, Saab. If that is your wish.
In, sir. In. You invite this beggar in.
Yes, Ranjeet. I think he will serve our purpose rather well. Come, we have work to do.
It has come to my notice, Sherlock, that you have overnight filled your room with a considerable amount of material of a most undesirable nature.
Undesirable, Aunt Rachel?
Undesirable. I presume you understand the meaning of that word.
I understand its meaning perfectly, Aunt Rachel. Its application in this instance I find somewhat puzzling.
You mind your manners, boy. We'll have none of your public school quibbles here.
I'm sorry, Uncle Gideon. But you see, the things in my room, and I assume, Aunt Rachel, you mean my collection of criminal relics and records, are not objects of mere idle curiosity. Crime is a serious study for me.
Serious it may be, Sherlock, but natural it most certainly is not. It is morbid. It is ghoulish. It is, moreover, totally inappropriate in a house in which ladies reside, especially young ladies.
I saw a skeleton, Mamma. It was horrible.
Oh, there, you poor dear child.
But Aunt Rachel, it is surely no more morbid than archaeology, no more ghoulish than history.
Don't argue with your Aunt Boy. If she says a thing is morbid, then morbid you may be certain that thing is. She's a woman of great sensitivity.
I'm sorry, Sherlock, but in this instance I must be firm. Those things must go.
Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
I play the piano ever so much better than you play the violin.
Hello, Charity. Here, I've something for you.
What?
Come here.
Oh! What is it?
That, Charity, is the thumb of Calcraft the hangman.
Ooh!
And when that thumb senses the presence of an informer or a sneak, do you know what it does?
No. What does it do?
It moves slowly up, and it waggles. Like this.
Oh, you horrid boy! I shall tell Mamma when she returns. You just see if I don't.
What a truly nauseous child.